Hey Hivers, it's Amy, and I see all of these videos and all of these activities all over the place. Like if you're scrolling through Pinterest or wherever you scroll, you can see these kids' activities that are just unreal. They look like professional artists have to do them, and they're super involved and just really, really detailed things. And I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, that was just not happening. I'm 38 years old. I was born in 1981, so I'm a child of the 80s and 90s, and that is just not what parenting was back in those days. And that's not to say anything against my parents, my mom, or anybody else that I, spent time with after school. That's just not how we played. That doesn't mean that that way is wrong or worse. It actually means that these ideas and things from our own childhood are brand new to our kids. So today's challenge is all about teaching our kids the old school games and the old school activities that we used to do to just occupy our time when our parents weren't with us all the time, when we'd go in the backyard or we'd play in the driveway with friends or we'd play at recess. What were the things that you used to do? Inside the Parent Hive Facebook group, I posted this question and I got some really amazing results and some things that jogged my memory, some things I had completely forgotten about, and I want to share those with you today. And then just go over a couple things on how to actually play those games. So this hopefully is already jogging your mind with the things that you used to do back in the day. First of all, board games. Now, right now it's beautiful and it's the first day we've had outside here in Michigan in a while. So right at this moment, I am not looking to play a board game, not until it gets later maybe. But some of the board games we used to play, maybe you have these. We are big Jenga people at our house. And I loved Jenga when I was in middle school. Also, I was a big fan of Scattergories. But other people in the Facebook group mentioned things like Life, Trivial Pursuit, and they have all the different versions of those games, like the Disney version. If you have younger kids, you could play Disney Trivial Pursuit. But they have your states. Oh my gosh, they have so many different themes of Trivial Pursuit. You could absolutely have a blast with it. But it's beautiful outside. So board games aside, what other things can we teach our kids to play? And what can occupy their time in the same way that it used to when we were kids? We've got old school outdoor games. We taught our kids how to play horse and pig with the basketball today. Worked on letters, if you want to just think about it that way. We're doing all of our subjects at the same time while we're getting some of that energy out. So horse and pig, don't forget Foursquare, dodgeball, hide and seek, Ghosts in the Graveyard, all these old school games that we used to play with literally no equipment or barely any equipment. You find a ball and you're ready to play the game. Cat's Cradle is something that I used to spend way too many hours playing as a kid, and I'm going to show you how to play that right now. So I found a rope and I tied it together in a really big loop. And then what we're going to do to start is put it between your fingers here, in front of your finger, 3 fingers, and then behind your thumb and your pinky, and then do it exactly the same on the other side. It's okay that it's long. It's a little bit wider than my shoulders. Then I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to pull it across. Then I'm going to take this middle finger and pull it across here. Now, this is what it looks like from the top. And the object of this, guys, hopefully this is jogging your memory, but the object of this is to grab the X's. So there's an X right in there and an X right in here. And then they're gonna flip it around to the bottom and then put your hands through the top. And I'm gonna show you because I'm gonna teach my kids how to do this right now. Hey guys, I'm out here with my daughter, Camilla. How old are you, Lils? 6. Okay, so we're gonna try to play this game. I'm actually going to teach her and have her hold the first one so that I can show her how we grab the X's and move into the next stage, all right? So go ahead and put your hands up just like this. Good, across from each other. Now I'm going to put this rope on the inside of your 3 fingers with your pinky and your thumb out, and I'm gonna do that on this side as well, okay? Now you're going to come across and string it with your middle finger. Hang on. Put your middle finger out. Good. Okay. Hang on to it. And now with this middle finger, come on back and string it out. Whoops, we dropped it. That's okay. That's all right. Let's try again. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand. Hold it. Hand again. Good. Now we're going to string it with your middle finger. Hang on. Relax. From the bottom. Good. Hang on to those other fingers. Hang on to those other fingers. Good. Middle finger here. Okay. Hang on to them. Middle finger. Come on back. Good. Whoops. That's okay. All right. Let's try one more time. Watch me.
When are we doing the purple one?
Watch me. Ready? String. String.
Okay. Oh, that's easy.
Okay. Ready? So hold them here.
I can do it by myself.
Good. Hold them here like this. Maybe I was making it harder. Okay, so this side and this side.
Okay.
And now the other one. This side and this side.
All right,
good.
So
Hold.
I can do this.
Good. Okay, string. Good. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Good. And now hang on to it. Good. String with that middle finger. Keep those other fingers up. Middle finger. Which one's your middle finger?
This.
Good.
I can do it.
Okay. You got it. Good. Show them. All right. So this is called Cat's Cradle. Okay, you ready? So now I'm going to see where you have X's here and here. I'm going to come in from the top. So hold your fingers kind of like this. I'm going to come in from the top, grab the X's. Can you see me, Lils?
Yeah.
See how I grab the X's?
Yeah.
And now hang on to it. I'm going to come and separate the X's, push them down, come underneath yours, and pull. Now let go with your hands. Okay. All right. So this is the next one. Okay, so I'm not going to go through every single variation of Cat's Cradle because there are experts out there at every single one. Now, you keep grabbing the X's, you keep going underneath and coming up with different versions of this Cat's Cradle until you're bored, which if you're me in 1987, that was about 8 hours later. All right, ready for the next game?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Chinese jump rope. At least it's going to be. But I don't have a Chinese jump rope, so what I found was this kind of ribbony sort of thing that, I don't know, I just had a long piece of it. It's got a little stretch to it. That's the key, is that you want to have a little bit of stretch. Now I'm gonna tie it here and make
Mom, what
a
am I
really
gonna do?
big loop. What you're gonna do
What
is
am I
actually
gonna do?
jump and play the game with us.
Okay.
So back in the day, ideally you want 3 people. We don't have 3 people. How many do we have? 2. So what we used to do is we would use a chair for the other person, and that's what we're gonna do here. All right, Camilla, you ready?
Yeah.
Chinese jump rope. Here we go. We've got one side of it over here on the chair. We have another side here on Camilla's feet. Are you ready to go, Bug?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You look ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. For all of you 80s moms, you remember the pattern: in, out, side to side, on, in, out. That's the game. In, out, side to side, on, in, out. You ready to watch me make a fool out of myself? Because here we go. Okay, stay still. Ready? Watch my feet. Ready?
Yeah.
In, out, side to side, on, in, out. Okay, now make your feet really narrow. Walk them together. Put your foot here and here. There, yeah, and now next to it. Good, so now it's narrow. And I'm gonna try it again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. In, out, side to side, on, in, out.
Okay.
Okay? Now, when you get good, make them really, really wide. There you go. Might even have to walk a little closer. Walk a little closer. Wide, wide, wide. Okay, so now it's harder because I have to jump wide. Ready? Here we go. In, out, side. I can't touch it. That's the rule. Side to side, on, in, out. Okay? Now, if I did all of them regular, narrow, and wide, then you move them up higher on your legs to make it even harder. So you'd pull the rope up towards your knees, and I would have to go again with it high. Holy cow, not that high.
Okay, so
all right,
here.
but if I touch it while I'm doing that pattern, I'm out and it's your turn. Okay? All right, I hope you guys got that. So in, out, side to side, on, in, out. If you touch the rope, you're out. She's trying to make it super hard for me. You're out and the other person gets to go. And oh my goodness. It goes regular stance, narrow, then wide. And if you get through all those, you make it go higher and higher and higher. I used to play this game. I can't tell you how often when I was a kid. It's super fun. I know my daughter's gonna love it, especially when it's her turn. All right, you ready to give it a shot? All right, we're gonna have some fun with this, but you guys have some fun too. Honestly, the games don't have to be new. The activities don't have to be crazy. Do the kind of stuff that you used to do when you were a kid. The stuff that you had fun with. That's what got us through the 80s and 90s, before we had screens, before we had any of that. Teach your kids that kind of stuff. They're gonna have a blast with it because it's all new to them, and you're gonna have fun reliving this nostalgia and trying those things again that you haven't done in forever. Like Chinese jump rope. All right, guys, have a good day. Talk to you soon. See you on the next video. Hey, and if you like this one, please make sure to click like and subscribe to my channel so that you get notified every single time I have a new video. Stay tuned, lots of exciting stuff planned. Oh, and if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, the Parent Hive, please make sure to click the link below and join there so you can see all these ideas in real time.